less than 3 weeks remaining until the next governor of Alaska is sworn in. Current leader Bill Walker says it's time to stop waiting around and start making plans. Now, he's not declaring himself the winner, but he is putting together his transition team, and he joins us to talk about his plans. Mr. Walker, your team includes both a Republican and a Democrat, so should you be elected, is that what we should see as people from both sides of the aisle?
Well, also, unaffiliated, nonpartisan. So it won't be bipartisan, it'll be nonpartisan. But we're putting this together because we're under a constitutional mandate. We have to be ready to take office on December 1st. So we don't have the luxury to sort of sit back and wait. So we're not being presumptuous. We're not saying we're declaring anything about being a winner or not. It's just that we have to be ready on December 1st. So we have to move forward with a transition team.
Republicans, Democrats, unaffiliated people, how do you get everyone to work together should you take office?
Well, everybody has equal opportunity. I guess that's the difference. No one has an advantage over the other. So because of that, it really will be a nonpartisan opportunity. So our transition team will be made up of Republicans and Democrats and, unaffiliated independents. So we don't make those decisions based upon, party affiliation.
So a lot of people haven't heard from you in the last week. What have you been doing?
Well, we've been watching the vote count, obviously, but we've also begun the transition process. As we saw the tallies continue to come in, we maintain our lead. Where our lead grows, we have to assume we're going to take office. So a lot of our time is spent sort of putting together a transition team.
So among your top issues are health care and the National Guard. Now, you've also addressed skepticism about the $45 to $65 billion LNG project. If elected, would you try and stop that project, which the governor, Sean Parnell, has put together mostly? Would you try to stop that from moving forward?
I've been working on that project for over 30 years. I'm glad to see that they're finally advancing the project somewhat. So I will be aggressively advancing that project. If there's ways that we can speed it up, I will look for ways to speed it up. So the last thing I'll do is stop that project.
How about education? You said that you will balance the budget this year, but Anchorage schools already saying they face a $20 million deficit. If elected, will you push for increased spending on education?
We have to see what money we have to work with. I mean, oil is in the $70 range. This last year ended at $105, so we're in a very different budget situation. So we have to look and see what funds are available, how much can be used on a deficit. You can't balance a budget in 1 year when you're this far into a deficit. So we need a fiscal plan moving forward. We need to really look and see what we have in the way of funding available before we can make those decisions.
Lots of things to do before December 1st if you are elected.
Yes, there are.
Thank you so much, Mr. Walker.